us in a haunted youth. E-meters hum, our spirits fade. Behind your smile, a darker trade. You sold salvation by the inch, turned family ties into a cinch. You tore the pages from our past, then told us this was built to last. But this is the bridge to nowhere, a cage dressed up in light, where silence buys forgiveness and pain is dressed as a right. We were born as dreamers, but you made us disappear. Now the truth is marching louder, and the world begins to hear. You called us oppressive, out of line, for loving those you left behind. No care for scars we couldn't show, just mind control behind the show. We scrubbed your floors, we pledged our years. We swallowed doubts, we masked our fears. But every lie you tried to write has found its voice and found its fight. 'Cause this is the bridge to nowhere, a map that leads to loss. You tax our minds and pockets and dare to call it cost. We were raised in silence, but now we're not afraid. We're the echo in your hallways, we're the cracks you can't evade. Every disconnected call, every child behind your wall, every truth you try to kill is louder now and always will. This is no bridge to freedom, it's a march of stolen time. But we're tearing down your temple with every broken line. We are not your shadows, we stepped into the flame. This is not the end you wrote, we reclaim our name. Some voices try to corner you, tell you where to stand, whisper rules about your circle, draw lines in shifting sand. But that's not real connection, that's just another game. We left that kind of thinking, we're never playing tame. If it feels wrong in your gut, don't swallow it to stay. This life's too short for second guessing. Walk your own way, walk your own way. Trust what you know. No one owns your steps, no one runs your show. If it feels off, it probably is. Keep your fire, keep your wit. Walk your own way. strength has no fear. You fought too hard to lose yourself to someone else's map. Stay true, stay wild, stay honest, there's no going back. If it feels wrong in your gut, don't swallow it to stay. This life's too short for second guessing. Walk your own way, walk your own way. Trust what you know. No one owns your steps, no one runs your show. If it feels off, it probably is. Keep your fire, keep your wit. Walk your own way, don't ever quit. No scripts, no judges, no stranger at the gate. No quiet little handshake deciding your fate. This world is wide open with room for every voice. We are not a system, we are choice. Breathe deep, trust your compass. You're the only one who knows what feels real and what feels twisted, where your true road goes. Don't let their doubt define you. Don't let small minds confine you. Your steps, your voice, your day. Walk your own way. Your own way. Walk your own way. Keep walking your own way.
She vanished, no trace,
No answer,
no answer,
but we're still asking.
Hey Davy boy, where's your wife? Haven't seen Shelly in half my life. She went poof, like a magic trick, or did she just call you a dick?
Is she on vacation, locked in a room? Building a spaceship, locked in a tomb? Running a cult all by herself? Or stuck in a basement, yelling for help?
Where the hell is Shelly, Dave? Blink twice if she's locked away. Is she fine and prove us wrong, or does she know too much so you keep her gone? Where the hell is Shelly, Dave? Blink twice if she's locked away. Is she fine and prove us wrong, or does she know too much so you keep her gone? Where's Shelly? Where's Shelly?
Someone called the cops, hey check this out. LAPD said nah, we're sitting this out. We called her once, it's totally cool. Sure that's how missing persons work, you fools. Stop asking questions, how dare you pry. Davy's punching walls, looking furious and spry. But the more he screams, the more it's clear. We're never gonna stop till she appears. Where the hell is Shelly, Dave? Blink twice if she's locked away. If she's fine, then prove us wrong, or does she know too much so you keep her gone? Maybe she's chill
walks the line behind the scene with a quiet face, but a mind so keen. Watches from the corner, eyes like steel. Not there for peace, she's there to seal the deal. They call her Vine when she's planting seeds among the critics and apostate she feeds. On whispers, doubt, and fear and bloom, a smiling ghost in a windowless room. Kirsten, oh Kirsten, we see through the game. You wear many masks, but your hands stay the same. Jerry Caetano, thorn by night, 4 names, 1 shadow out of sight. In courtrooms cold, she stands stone still. The handlers gaze, a silent chill. Caetano's badge, but the tactics known. She's not alone, the Osa throne. She tracked the loud, she shadowed the brave, those who spoke out. She tried to enslave. Lisa died, and the world looked in. Kirsten stood where the lies begin. Kirsten, oh Kirsten, the truth doesn't bend. You change your name, but not your end. Vine for the watchers, thorn for the still. A soldier of silence, guarding the king. You can't outrun what the world now knows. The mask is slipping everywhere you go. The files are open, the voices rise. We won't back down, and we won't close our eyes. Jerry was soft, a name to deflect. Caetano was clean, meant to misdirect. Thorn had bite, like the role she played, but Peterson's record won't ever fade. She's followed peace, she's trailed the fight, tried to crush day to protect their night. But lies don't last when the people sing, and justice cuts like a laser beam. Kirsten, oh Kirsten, history's near. You can't erase the trail of fear. 4 names, 1 mission, dressed in disguise, but truth walks louder than all your lies. Vine, Jerry Caetano, thorn, different names, but always sworn. 1 woman, a watcher in the fold, but the story's ours now, and it will be told. You were 12 when you signed the billion-year lie. Told you'd save the world, told pain was weakness, told love was distraction, told your mother was a liability. You scrubbed floors while they flew private, called it honor, called it purpose, called it the bridge, but no one tells you what's on the other side. This is the silence you signed, the guilt you bought, the voice you buried, the soul you lost, wrapped in tapes and policy and fear dressed up as clarity. This is the silence you signed. He hit her in front of everyone, and no one moved. She cried in the birthing room, to go clear. The child you raised was labeled suppressive, and now you sleep alone, but smile for the photo. This is the silence you signed, the dreams you raised, the hope denied, the garden you redefined by ethics files and locked doors, by golden statues and blood on floors. This is the silence you signed. They watch your calls, they read your mind. They say you created that pain, you pulled it in, and still you pay, and still you stay. You watched a friend disappear, routed out, they said. You knew better, you asked no questions, because you remember what happened to the last one it did. There's the silence you signed, the faith reposed, the truth confined. There's the silence you signed, the lie you wore, the war inside. There's the silence you signed. You were never the enemy.
I'm in a hurry, gotta break free from the church's grip that's holding me. I've been auditing all night long, but I'm starting to see that it's all wrong. I'm in a hurry, and I don't know why. See, new story, man, it's such a lie. I'm in a hurry, gotta hit the door. I ain't staying here anymore. They want my money and my soul too, but I'm breaking free, I'm making moves. I've been stuck in this place too long. Now it's time to find where I belong. I'm in a hurry, and I don't know why. I won't be here to comply. I'm in a hurry, gotta take my life back. No more church lies, I'm off the track. I'm in a hurry, and I don't know why. I won't be here to comply. I'm in a hurry, gotta take my life back. No more church lies, I'm off the track.
Welcome to the kingdom, step inside, sign your name, enjoy the ride. Call it freedom, call it fate, either way it's real estate. No IAS fees, no tax to pay, just $1 billion stashed away. IRS just shook their hands, now they own the promised land. Tax-free empire, money flows. Pay for the bridge, but the top is closed. Call it tech, call it pure, but the vault
on the promised land.
Tax-free empire, money flows. Pay for the bridge, but the top is closed. Call it tech, call it pure, but the vaults keep stacking more.
A mansion here, a tower there, a city block, a billionaire. All exempt, all divine, but don't forget, pay your fine. Welcome to the kingdom, step inside. Don't ask questions, just abide. Call it freedom, call it fate. Either way, it's real estate. Welcome to the kingdom, step inside. Don't ask questions, just abide. Call it freedom, call it fate. Either way, it's real estate.
We've been fighting, shadows linger in the night.
floors in the night. Eyes once sharp, now dulled of fire. A fortress of power clad in scripted guise. Dreams of the free crushed beneath the light. Build their temples high with promises worn. Through the stars and ashes, lives are torn. Aliens watching while the sea or grinds. Eternal devotion to the chains that bind. Volcanoes erupt beneath rogue deception. Golden truths fold under false connection. The ledger of eternity etched with their screams. A billion years burning through shattered dreams. Build their temples high with promises worn. Through the stars and ashes, lives are torn. Aliens watching while the sea or grinds. Eternal devotion to the chains that bind.
Little ones in suits so small, with questions heavy, standing tall. They hold a book, they hold a gaze. In their eyes a smoky haze. Where are the hands to guide their flight? Who lets them wander through the night? Children grown but still undone, tiny shadows chasing the sun. Knocking softly on the door of pain, they ask the depth despite the strain. Their voices echo cold and clear, breaking rules when none adhere. Parents fade like morning mist. Love slips through the childlike fist. What world let them be so wise, trading laughter for white lie? Where are the hands to guide their flight? Who lets them wander through the night? Children grown but still undone, tiny shadows chasing the sun.
Children sign their lives away. 1,000,000,000 years till Freedom Day. Promise spun like a spider's web. Dark shadows dance inside your head. Audit minds with twisted eyes, selling heaven full of lies. Behind the mask, the chaos roars, hidden truths and silent wars. Hypnotized by dreams they spout, no escape, no easy out. We've seen behind the painted screen, we'll shatter this deceitful scene. Voices echo in the halls, cry for rescue against the walls. No more games, no more charades. Watch them crumble as light invades. Contracts signed in fear and haste, they play the piper, souls erased. But freedom's cry will rise again. Break the ties and let love mend. Hypnotized by dreams they spout, no escape, no easy out. We've seen behind the painted screen, we'll shatter this deceitful scene. Hypnotized by dreams they spout, no escape, no easy out. We've seen behind the painted screen, we'll shatter this deceitful scene. Shatter this deceitful scene. Shatter this deceitful scene. Shatter this deceitful scene.
They whisper lies in the dead of night, breaking family, splitting light. Promises fade like shadows draw, building walls so we can't see at all.
Elderly cry where no one hears. Broken vows twisted by fears. Children bear the weight untold, trading innocence for fool's gold.
darkness behind. Negativity's a thief trying to rob our hope, but we sling shots, David, watch them all mope. Breaking chains of doubt, break through the glass. Future in our hands, we gon' make it last. Warriors of light, in the dark we ignite. Flames torch bright, our spirit take flight. No more shackles, just paths paved in gold. Rising like the phoenix, story yet to be told. Climbing out the shadows, step into the light. Unity in our veins, we ready for the fight. Leave the past, cut the anchors that bind. Upward and onward, leave the darkness behind. Negativity's a thief trying to rob our hope, but we sling shots, David, watch them all mope. Breaking chains of doubt, break through the glass. Future in our hands, we gon' make it last. Warriors of light, in the dark we ignite. Flames torch bright, our spirit take flight. No more shackles, just paths paved in gold. Rising like the phoenix, story yet to be told. Climbing out the shadows, step into the light. Unity in our veins, we ready for the fight. Leave the past, cut the anchors that bind. Upward and onward, leave the darkness behind.
Yellow shirts roam through the night, eyes like vultures sharp and tight. Follow whispers, follow cries, under tense truth softly dies. Hands too eager, cold and slick, promises fade, vanish quick. Breath slips like sand through their maze. They're the hunters, we're the prey. Under the yellow, hope's a ghost. Promises burn where they boast. Touch that creeps and steals the light. Shadows feeding on the night. Pop-up homes where trust is thin. Every smile hides what's within. In a sea of yellow glow, they're the storm we're undertow. Help, they call it such disguise. Beneath the mask, the hollow lies. Footsteps echo, hearts grow still. They devour, they always will. Under the yellow, hope's a ghost. Promises burn where they boast. Touch that creeps and steals the light. Shadows feeding on the night. Shadows feeding on the night. Shadows feeding on the night.
They doubted our shine, tried to drag us through grime. Haters acting blind, throwing shade all the time. But we rise, elevate, leave them stuck in rewind. No more shadows, now it's lights of our prime. Pushing through the dark, we found strength in the fall. United in our quest, never breaking our call. From the lows to the highs, we answer the brawl. Together we rise, yes, we conquer it all. Climbing out the pit, left the past in the dust. Negative vibes hit, but we remain robust. Built a fortress strong with a foundation of trust. In the face of stormy weather, it's rise or bust. Dark darts in the rear view, forward we steer. Chasing dreams crystal clear, no more fear. Haters standing near, but they can't interfere. Resilient as we rise, making future premiere. Bonds like chains break free from the past. Strength in unity, yeah, we built to last. Every challenge met, no lesson surpassed. Eyes on the horizon, we moving fast. Pushing through the dark, we found strength in the fall. United in our quest, never breaking our call. From the lows to the highs, we answer the brawl. Together we rise, yes, we conquer it all. Pushing through the dark, we found strength in the fall. United in our quest, never breaking our call. From the lows to the highs, we answer the brawl. Together we rise, yes, we conquer it all. Conquer it all. Climbing out the pit, left the past in the dust. Negative vibes hit, but we remain robust. Built a fortress strong with a foundation of trust. In the face of stormy weather, it's rise or bust.
Endless roads stretching wide, glass and concrete side by side. Silver towers touch the sky, but the